Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Hope everyone's doing well, staying hydrated. It's summer. We have a new microphone set up. Don't be alarmed. These aren't, implants into our brains here, giving us AI commands. They are just microphones. Hopefully, better look, better sound. We'll figure it out. Anyways, today we're going to get into some staff picks, flip through some new arrivals and recently priced records, and address some viewer questions at the end of the video. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We are open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Dylan, are you staying hydrated?
Trying to, bro.
What do you mean trying to?
I'm drinking a lot of water, but then I get sucked in with drinking a lot of coffee.
You think coffee works against the water?
Yeah,
Coffee has water in it.
Yeah, but it dehydrates you, bro.
Not as bad as Sody Pop.
Yeah, I'm not drinking soda right now. I did drink soda last night, but Slurpee-wise, but that was ice.
I'm so jealous.
That is ice.
That messed me up. You incepted the idea of Slurpee into my brain.
I'm sorry.
I'm sad about it. I have a really cool record I'm going to recommend. It's called The Wedding Present. I don't know anything about this band. I think they're Scottish, something like that. Anyways, this is an older pressing of a collection of singles that they did. Just kind of plopped through the door randomly. And I really enjoy it. And I really dislike indie rock, alternative kind of music, generally speaking. So I feel like when I hear music like that and it's done well enough for me not to be annoyed by, which is, I think, really just to say has a really aggressive accent, very aggressive Anglo accent. My ears perk up a little in a way that probably wouldn't if it was some whiny guy from the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, I enjoyed this one. I'm kind of surprised it's still around. I think people just don't know what it is.
Can I see the track listing really quick?
There is a Neil Young cover on it. It's not, well, I think this is probably the way to go.
Because there's the Hit Parade, and then there's something else that I'm thinking of. I don't know if this is the same band.
Can you tell me? I mean, it's the singles. Those are all the A-sides. And then
No, I don't think
the
it's the same
B-side, and that's where you get, "Don't cry, no tears."
Oh, they do that
me.
song?
Yeah.
Do they sound like Neil Young or Scottish or Swedish?
Very Scottish. "Don't cry, no tears around me." It's like Scrooge McDuck singing.
What? Are you just... Yeah, that is the same Hit Parade that I'm thinking of. I didn't know that we had that record.
Scrooge McDuck's is Scottish. I know, it's because it doesn't say The Wedding Present all big on it. Really bad advertising. And it's an original press. Surprised it's still around.
Well, no, there's like a record I really like from them, but I think it's like not demos, but like unreleased stuff.
They have a lot of material. I think I was like, oh, this is a nice record. Let's see what else they put out. And I was like,
Yeah, there's a lot, but there's one that I like. I just never actually heard that other songs.
What are you listening to?
Speaking of Talking Heads, speaking of alternative rock, I guess. I don't know what you want to call this one. But Talking Heads, Remain in Light, everyone's favorite record according to Colin, but...
It's the memed one because of the cover.
Yeah.
The cover is everyone's favorite. But at some point, what was the one that got big on TikTok? The song?
Oh, Naive Melody?
Yeah. And then that one became the default, everyone's favorite.
Damn, what's that record called? Tongues?
Speaking in Tongues?
Is this Speaking in Tongues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a good record too.
Yeah.
I'm a 77 believer, but I mean, Remain in Light's still a great record.
Yeah, no, they didn't really fall off till like the mid 80s. But everything up until then, including the Burn and Eno stuff and the Tom Tom Club stuff.
Solid.
Yes. What more need be said?
It's true. And it's good to listen in this heat.
Yeah, it's hot music. I can see that.
Yeah.
It's summertime in New York City. I think we should write some music to go along with
Oh,
this.
it's so hot. That's the music.
It's so hot. It's so hot. I hate this. I hate this. Talking Heads. We are Talking Heads. Should we look through some records?
Yeah, okay.
You know, I was kind of lying about my staff pick.
What sense?
What I really wanted to pick, but I'm too scared.
Uh-huh.
The Pink Panthers, Fancy That album.
The new one?
Yeah, I listened to that on my run the other day. I was like, God damn it, I really like it. But I can't broadcast that. I don't know. What am I going to say?
That you like it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's as far as you can go, I guess.
That's fair. That's fair. No,
It's a good record. I played it at the shop a couple times. Didn't open it, obviously, but you should.
I don't know. I always feel so silly playing like Sephora rock. around people. I guess it's not Sephora Rock. It's like Sephora Pop.
Sephora music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
When we were both on our heavy Ice Spice kick, maybe
2 years ago.
5 years ago or whatever.
Damn. That was cool though.
I know. I still felt silly though. Whenever someone comes in, it's like I don't know. You don't want to be too, I don't know, irony poisoned, I guess. And even if you're listening to it genuinely, if someone comes in and you're playing something that's like off-brand, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know,
You
maybe
get a
it
little
looks
embarrassed.
like you're not necessarily embarrassed. It's just like
Hey kids.
maybe a little bit. Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids? Where
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, actually, okay. I'm feeling better about this actually because yeah, men my age should not be knowing about Pink Panthers. Truthfully, it's like, you know, light house music, I guess you would say. It's like that's the foundation of it, and especially if you're running or doing cardio, you need that driving beat. I like the like Tekken load screen kind of vibes. It's great. It's a great record, but at the same time, there's a lot of great records that if I saw a guy who looked like me listening to by himself at his place of business, I would think he was like setting a trap or something, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
What was it? I had some mom come in the other day and she was trying to like pay for her records on the phone, you know, like tap the phone or whatever. And her kid was like, she had to get the phone from her kid. Her kid was playing a game on it. And the kid was like, be quick, I need to play Ballerina Cappuccina.
Oh, that's a game?
That's what I said. And she was like, yeah, it's in Roblox. I was like, oh, never mind then. I won't be able to play it. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, I guess it's a thing in Roblox. I'm like, listen, for no reason, I'm very invested in the Italian brain rot. What would you call that genre?
Universe.
So I would love to play a Ballerina Cappuccina game, but at
Yeah.
the same time, to go back to my point, a guy like me,
It's playing Roblox to
That-
play the cappuccino ballerina.
for any reason,
No.
like jail, straight to jail.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, unfortunately, I won't be able to play this game. If it was a standalone Ballerina Cappuccina game, I would probably play it. I'd probably enjoy it. I would probably listen to Pink Panthers while playing it. But yeah, I can't do either of those things on their own. You know, this is the prison that I'm trapped in. Questions. This is the part of the video where we answer questions left on last week's YouTube comment section. Dylan, tell me what we got today.
Sean is the Bastard 38 is asking, are either of you fans of Daptone record stuff? The Sacred Souls, Charles Bradley, Budo's Band, etc.? If so, do you have any other recommendations in that realm?
You're a big Bradley head, right?
Yeah, I like Charles Bradley. Remember when I told you that Changes was a cover of Black Sabbath and you didn't know?
You know, I heard that at the this is a total aside, but the forum where like the Jimbos and now the Nike store is at.
Yeah,
in
you heard
Col-
that song?
Yes, this is a weird, like, look, locals only on this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that plaza. They have overhead music when you're outside, and they only play depressing music.
They want you out, bro.
No, they want you to get sad so you buy something so that you feel better. And they played that song once, which only really confirmed my theory. That said, I think you've left some Charles Bradley on the turntable before.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's this shit? And I put it on. I was like, oh, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I know it's like kind of a corny or whatever, or I don't know about corny. Maybe that's not it. It's a middle-aged white guy likes Charles Bradley is kind of
Yeah.
a little on the nose. You know what I'm saying? But that said, can't argue it. You know, and when I get my hair cut, they play that music constantly, like a YouTube channel.
Next door?
It's just
Oh yeah, no, I
clonged
see it
in
all the
and
time. It's always like NPR,
Tiny desk.
tiny desk versions of these guys. Yeah, it's crazy.
Lee Fields live at some place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And it's like, I guess, yeah, that is perfect barbershop music. It is. I try to stock that stuff. If I'm being honest, I like a lot of it. I don't love it. It's kind of a little bit like, I don't know. I guess I have a lot of respect for it in terms of like musicianship and the sound and what they're doing. And I like have a lot of respect for people who buy it in the world of like, you know, TikTok records and just the nonsense that people buy. People even, I don't know, again, I have to go back to kind of shitting on indie rock or whatever. It's like when people buy Pixies records or something, which has more credibility or something. I'm like, whatever, you know. But someone buys a Charles Bradley record, I'm like, that's cool. Someone buys a Lee Fields record, I'm like, that's cool. Khruangbin, cool. I think
Sure.
all that stuff is cool and respectable. I have no like slight towards anyone who buys it. So I try to stock that stuff a lot. But that said, I couldn't tell you like, oh, here's the song that this artist did that changed my life. You know, it kind of has a little bit of sameness to it, I guess you would say.
I feel you.
That said, if you're asking for recommendations of that style, I would say the Soul Chance album, which unfortunately we don't have at the moment. I don't know if it's out of print or what, but look up the Soul Chance on Spotify, YouTube, whatever. They're, to me, the best. That's a record that actually has a lot of meaning to me.
They're on Daptones?
They're on Coal Mine,
Oh, okay, all right.
which is like, you know,
Yeah,
and they're not on Coal Mine technically. It's like a sub-label, but they distributed it. Blah, 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 blah.
yeah, I get it.
And if you, another pitch that's kind of from that realm, if you want some of that, they got Black Market Brass. I would say that's one to pitch. Oh, what's the local group that's like that? Help me out here.
The Sacred Souls?
Not the Sacred Souls, the other local one.
Oh, not Budo. What's it?
Sound Surefire
Assemble?
Surefire Soul Ensemble. That's another good one
Yeah.
too. Those would be my pitches. You got anything on that realm that you're?
We kind of named every band and artist that I like from Daptones.
All right.
I really like Lee Fields. Like, I'll listen to him like on what's it called? Like on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes like there was a point where I would just listen to like Spotify radio of like that kind of genre.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one's Daptones, but I know
Yeah.
specifically he's probably not looking for that. But it's just hard for me to remember those names. But Lee Fields and Charles Bradley always like stand out.
Yeah, I think that's kind of universally acknowledged.
Yeah. Next one, Analog 33 says, nice store. Let's all chip in to get you guys some real price tags. My goodness.
Drives me crazy. Look, this is the temporary, which admittedly is jank, right?
Yeah.
But we could just hide this away from the world, okay? And then make you wait like 3 months for us to type up the real thing. And then when you get the real thing, look it. You got a little write-up here. You got, prices. I stand by my system, I stand by it. I get it. Might look a little jank, but it's honest. Damn it. It's honest.
I respect it. I've always respected it.
People like that there's not like price stickers.
Yeah, that's why I respect it. I don't like seeing my past regrets saying like, oh, $35 on this goddamn thing. God damn it.
I get a lot of positive feedback for not putting stickers on the record covers. So great compromise.
Yeah. And we got last question. Mark Denzel 1274 says, yes, you guys crack me up. I love the quote discussion unquote on various topics you bring up, movies, bands, life, weather, etc. Keep it up.
Dylan,
Go ahead.
I think I'm too proud to hear compliments that people leave for me on the internet.
I think it made you happier that I read it out loud as if
It
I
really
was
did. It really did. I really did. If you have any questions or comments that you would like to see addressed on next week's show, leave them in the YouTube comment section. We'll get to them then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.